Hey everybody, it's Lori. I am here because I wanted to share with you a project that I've been working on for, oh my gosh, months now, that I finally finished. Hallelujah! It's a project for myself, so that's why it kind of kept getting set aside and other things were getting picked up to finish up, and I finally decided that I was just determined to get this one done. And it is a fabric mini album, and my inspiration for this was Tiffany Solorio, and on her channel she's got a couple of canvas mini albums that she's done, and they're just absolutely beautiful. And her latest one I saw and decided I wanted to make one. But since I didn't have a canvas album and couldn't get one without ordering it, I decided I would just go ahead and make one. Not out of canvas, but with what I had. So I just took a bunch of just plain cotton fabric in a cream color and tore it into the sizes that I needed. And then they were just kind of like long skinny strips, and then I just stitched it, hand stitched it up the middle and folded it in half, and there you have it. There's my book. And I decided I wanted to use it to put pictures of my mom in. So it ended up being pretty big because the fabric that I used, it was kind of thin, and then once I started adding pictures and embellishments and everything, it just kept getting fatter and fatter. So I won't go through every little detail inside the book. I'll just kind of flip through it. Otherwise you'll be here all afternoon. Or all evening or morning or whenever the heck you're watching this. So I'll just tell you, on the inside I've got a lot of trim, a lot of different pieces of fabric, some handmade flowers, some chipboard pieces, a lot of metal pieces from Butterbee scraps, and a little bit of stamping. So I'll flip through it, and whatever questions you have, if you have any questions, you can just ask me in the comments and I will try to answer. So for the front and the back cover, what I did was I cut up a pillowcase that was kind of a decorative pillow sham, I guess, and I stained that up with a bunch of homemade sprays and some glimmer mists to make it look sort of tea-dyed and really vintagey and stained. And then up here in the corner I've got some paper flowers. These two brown ones came this color. This little one here I sprayed blue. And in the center here I've got an old vintage earring that I pulled the back off of, and a piece of chipboard, and a snippet flower that I made with an old, I don't think this is an earring, I think this was a pin that I stuck in the center. And then, like I said, a piece of Butterbee scraps, a filigree piece from Butterbee scraps. And then on the spine I just have a piece of wide blue lace that I stained up a little bit. In the back I just left plain. And then for the closure, I'm using a piece of kind of a twiney kind of trim that I got at Hobby Lobby. And I'm using a buckle here. Oops, and I have to glue that back on. And this buckle here is also from Butterbee scraps. So go ahead and open that up. And oh yeah, I've got bling in here too. So I'll just go ahead and flip through it. It's pretty much done for the most part. The only thing I have left to do is finish up some journaling. I just need to verify some dates from my mom to find out what year certain pictures were taken. And I do not have a sewing machine, so I went through a ton of Fabri-Tac glue on this album. I should get stock in Fabri-Tac with as much as I use it. But let me tell you, this stuff holds like iron. Oh, and I've also got some doily pieces in there too. and also a few pieces that are wood veneer pieces from Trees to Treasure. And I'll put all the links that I'm talking about in the description box below. And this was a fun album to make. I've been wanting to do a fabric album for a long time, actually. I hadn't gotten around to doing it, and I don't have a sewing machine, so when I saw Tiffany's album, I just decided I was going to improvise. So I'm pretty happy with the way it came out, actually. And all the trims and everything that I have, most of them I get at either thrift stores or local fabric sales, or Lavish Laces. And I don't really know which came from where in this book, so I will put Lavish Laces' link in the description, just in case you'd like to take a look at her shop and see if you want to get anything. She's got gorgeous stuff. I'm trying to make sure none of the pages are sticking together because they're kind of thick. And on a lot of the Butterby Scraps pieces, I also glued a little bit of bling on there. I don't know if you can kind of see it, I guess. I know that these shabby rosettes came from Lavish Laces for sure. Oh, a piece of a wedding dress applique that I stained up. And that's it. I think I ended up getting like 40 pictures in here, so that's quite a bit. And as you can see, it's pretty fat, but I can kind of wrench it down here a little bit with with this tie. So thank you very much for taking the time to look at this, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.